Have you ever wondered why some older men seem to carry an unpleasant odor, even when they think they're clean? It's a subject rarely discussed, yet it deeply affects dignity, confidence, and how others see you. What if I told you that the secret often lies in overlooked daily habits, especially in the bathroom? Small mistakes that seem trivial can silently shape how fresh or unclean someone appears. And here's the most surprising part. These habits become even more powerful as the body changes with age. Skin holds odors longer, metabolism slows, and routines that once worked no longer do. In this video, we'll uncover 5 surprising bathroom habits that may be causing this unwanted scent, and I'll share simple fixes to help you feel fresher and more in control. Stay with me until the end, because the final tip reveals a game-changing habit you may never have considered, one that can transform your daily routine and restore your self-respect. Number 1. Skipping the proper wipe technique. This often ignored step is one of the most common contributors to persistent odor in older men. While it may feel too private or trivial to mention, improper wiping can have a surprisingly big impact on hygiene and on how others perceive you, especially as the body ages. After the age of 70, physical changes such as reduced joint mobility, arthritis, or general stiffness can make proper wiping more difficult than many care to admit. What was once simple in younger years can turn into a real challenge, leading to hygiene issues that linger throughout the day. For many older men, limited flexibility or discomfort when reaching often leads to incomplete cleaning. Even tiny traces of fecal matter or bacteria left behind can settle into the skin's folds, especially around the perineal area. This creates the perfect environment for odor-causing bacteria to thrive. Over time, the smell can cling to clothing, bedding, and even furniture, subtly changing how others experience your presence. The problem grows worse because the sense of smell tends to fade with age. You may believe your hygiene is intact, while others notice an odor you can't detect. This creates an unfortunate gap, one that leaves you unaware, while those around you might quietly distance themselves out of discomfort or politeness. Another major issue is relying only on dry toilet paper. It often fails to clean thoroughly, especially as age, diet, medication, or digestive changes lead to looser stools. Instead of fully removing residue, dry paper can smear it, leaving bacteria that multiply in warm, moist areas of the body. This is especially problematic if you spend long hours sitting. Tight briefs, absorbent underwear, or adult diapers, common among older adults, can trap moisture and make the issue worse. The odor becomes more persistent, harder to control, and the emotional toll can be heavy. Realizing others might avoid you because of something you can't even smell yourself can feel both isolating and deeply unfair. This issue is not about being unclean by choice. It's about not realizing that your old hygiene methods may no longer meet the needs of your changing body. The good news is that it's completely fixable with simple, practical solutions. Switching to moist wipes, which clean more thoroughly than dry paper, can bring immediate results. For an even better option, consider a bidet attachment. It provides a gentle rinse without the strain of wiping, offering both comfort and effectiveness. And for those with mobility challenges, long-handled wiping aids make reaching difficult areas easier without discomfort. Investing in these tools isn't a weakness. It's a smart step to protect hygiene and comfort. The benefits go far beyond eliminating odor. Feeling fresh restores confidence and self-respect, making it easier to connect with others. Whether sharing coffee with friends, attending community events, or enjoying a quiet walk, knowing you are clean changes the way you carry yourself. That renewed confidence naturally radiates outward, strengthening relationships and social connections. By addressing this simple yet powerful habit, you're not just improving hygiene, you're reclaiming dignity and ensuring you feel your best in every interaction. Number 2. Infrequent underwear changes. One of the most overlooked contributors to persistent odor in older men isn't always about the body itself. It's the environment where hygiene is maintained, especially the bathroom. Poor or non-existent ventilation can quietly create problems that influence personal scent more than you might realize. Air quality in the bathroom plays a critical role in how fresh you remain throughout the day. Bathrooms are naturally damp from showers, baths, and toilet use. Without proper ventilation, this moisture lingers. It seeps into towels, bath mats, clothing, and even walls. Over time, the dampness encourages mildew, mold, and bacteria, all producing musty odors that transfer to skin and clothing. For older men who spend more time at home or live alone, this issue often goes unnoticed, especially as the sense of smell diminishes with age. Yet guests, caregivers, and family members quickly pick up on the faint but lingering odor that clings to clothes or skin, silently shaping how others perceive you. Think about the towel you use after a shower. If it hangs in a poorly ventilated bathroom, it may never fully dry. Left bunched on a hook or tucked in a humid corner, it becomes the perfect breeding ground for unwanted smells that follow you throughout the day. Even if you've just taken a shower, drying off with a towel that carries mildew or bacterial odor can reintroduce that smell to your skin, undoing the benefits of your hygiene routine. Bath mats, shower curtains, and clothes left in a damp bathroom also absorb this musty air, carrying the odor with you throughout the day. The problem grows worse if you have skin folds in areas like the underarms, groin, or abdomen. Moisture trapped here creates a breeding ground for bacteria, amplifying body odor. In a humid bathroom, your skin may not dry completely after bathing, leaving certain areas damp for hours. This is especially challenging for older men, as thinner skin and reduced circulation can slow the drying process. No deodorant, soap, or cologne can truly mask the smell caused by a damp, bacteria-friendly environment. The result is a subtle but persistent odor that lingers, often without your awareness. The solution is a proactive approach to bathroom ventilation. If you have an exhaust fan, make it a habit to run it during and for at least 15 to 20 minutes after every shower or bath. If no fan is available, open a window or leave the bathroom door slightly ajar to improve air circulation and reduce humidity. Pay close attention to how you store and dry your towels. They should be hung open in a well-ventilated area and washed frequently to prevent bacteria from building up. Bath mats, too, need regular washing or replacement since they easily trap odor over time. In smaller bathrooms, using a dehumidifier can also help keep moisture under control. These small adjustments can transform your bathroom from a hidden source of odor into a space that truly supports your hygiene routine. The benefits go far beyond smell. Your skin feels cleaner, your towels stay fresher, and your clothes carry less of that musty scent. Most importantly, you gain more confidence both in your personal space and in social settings. By taking control of your bathroom environment, you're not just protecting hygiene, you're improving your quality of life and presenting yourself to the world with the freshness and dignity you deserve. Number 3. Neglecting deodorant. One of the most common mistakes older men make is abandoning or mismanaging this simple routine, often under the belief that it's no longer necessary. With retirement or a slower lifestyle, it's easy to think deodorant isn't needed. You may tell yourself, "I don't sweat like I used to," or "I'm home most of the time, so who will notice?" But body odor doesn't only come from heavy sweating or physical exertion. Often, others will notice body odor before you do, and it can quietly affect how you're perceived in social settings. Odor isn't only the result of sweat. As we age, skin changes play a major role in how we smell. The sebaceous glands that produce natural oils shift in their activity, and the bacteria living on our skin, especially in warm, moist areas like the armpits, interact with those oils differently. This interaction can create a distinct, sometimes unpleasant scent that becomes stronger without proper management. Hormonal changes, diet, medications, and even stress can further alter body chemistry, amplifying odors in ways younger skin may not experience. Even the best hygiene routine can fall short without the right deodorant. Daily showers are a solid foundation, but they don't stop the constant bacterial activity that continues throughout the day. Skipping deodorant altogether, or relying on a product that no longer suits your body's needs, leaves you vulnerable to odor buildup. Many older men keep using the same deodorant they trusted in their 30s or 40s, assuming it still works. But what was effective decades ago may no longer match the chemistry of aging skin. A deodorant that once controlled odor well may now struggle against today's bacterial profile. Another common mistake is switching to natural or aluminum-free products without ensuring they're strong enough for your specific needs. While choosing natural products can be a positive step for health, many of these deodorants lack the staying power or odor-fighting strength needed for older skin. Another common mistake is confusing deodorant with antiperspirant. Deodorants neutralize or mask odor using antimicrobial agents or fragrances, while antiperspirants contain compounds like aluminum salts that temporarily block sweat glands, reducing perspiration. Some products combine both functions, but not all do, and relying on deodorant alone may leave you puzzled when odor returns just hours later. Take Harold, a 78-year-old retired mechanic. He believed a morning shower was enough to keep him fresh and stopped using deodorant, thinking his less active lifestyle no longer required it. Yet, despite his spotless home and good hygiene, his daughter noticed a lingering odor whenever she visited. After a gentle talk, Harold tried a clinical-strength antiperspirant and deodorant combo tailored to his needs. The change was remarkable. His clothes stayed fresher, his confidence improved, and those subtle moments of people keeping their distance disappeared. Harold's story highlights an important truth. Deodorant isn't just about masking odor. It's about matching your personal care to your body's current needs. Choosing the right product means evaluating both your lifestyle and skin type. If you're active, a strong antiperspirant deodorant combo offers lasting protection. For sensitive skin, hypoallergenic or fragrance-free options can provide effective odor control without irritation. Test any product for a few days to be sure it truly works for you. And if you're uncertain, consult a dermatologist to find the best option. The goal is simple. Choose a solution that fits your body's unique needs so you can feel fresh and confident every day. Personal care isn't about vanity. It's about dignity, self-respect, and presenting yourself well at any age. Number 4. Skipping deodorant or using the wrong kind. This is one of the most common mistakes older men make, often under the belief that it's no longer necessary. Retirement or a slower pace of life can create the illusion that certain personal care habits don't matter as much. Unfortunately, deodorant is usually the first to be neglected. You may think, "I don't sweat like I used to," or "I'm mostly at home, so who will notice?" But body odor isn't only caused by heavy sweating or physical exertion. In fact, those around you often notice it before you do, and it can quietly shape how you're perceived in social settings. Body odor is not simply the product of sweat. As we age, the skin changes in ways that influence how we smell. The sebaceous glands that produce natural oils shift in their activity, and the bacteria living on the skin, especially in warm, moist areas like the armpits, interact differently with those oils, creating odors that require more mindful management. This interaction between skin oils and bacteria can create a distinct, sometimes unpleasant scent that grows stronger without proper care. Hormonal changes, diet, medications, and even stress can further alter body chemistry, amplifying odors in ways younger skin doesn't experience. Even with good hygiene, the wrong deodorant can leave you vulnerable. Daily showers are important, but they don't stop bacteria from working throughout the day. Skipping deodorant, or relying on a product that no longer suits your body, allows odor to build up. Many older men continue using the same brand they trusted in their 30s or 40s, assuming it still works. But what was effective decades ago may no longer match the chemistry of aging skin. A deodorant that once worked well may now struggle to control odor. Another frequent mistake is choosing natural or aluminum-free products without making sure they are strong enough for your needs. While natural options can be appealing, many lack the staying power or odor-neutralizing strength required for older skin. Some men also confuse deodorant with antiperspirant, not realizing the difference. Deodorants mask or neutralize odor through antimicrobial agents or fragrance, while antiperspirants use compounds like aluminum salts to block sweat glands and reduce perspiration. Some products combine both functions, but not all. Choosing deodorant alone may leave you wondering why odor returns just hours later. Take Harold, a 78-year-old retired mechanic who prided himself on a simple lifestyle. Harold used to shower every morning, believing that was enough to keep him fresh. He stopped using deodorant altogether, reasoning that since he no longer worked in a hot garage, it wasn't necessary. But during her visits, his daughter noticed a lingering odor, even though his home was spotless and his hygiene otherwise impeccable. After a gentle conversation, Harold tried a clinical-strength antiperspirant and deodorant combo designed for his needs. The results were remarkable. His clothes stayed fresher, his confidence grew, and those subtle moments when people kept their distance disappeared. Harold's story highlights an important truth. Deodorant isn't just about covering odor. It's about aligning personal care with your body's current reality. Choosing the right product means evaluating your lifestyle and skin type. If you're active, a strong antiperspirant deodorant combo with long-lasting protection is best. For sensitive skin, hypoallergenic or fragrance-free options can provide effective odor control without irritation. Always test a product for a few days to ensure it truly works for you. And if you're unsure, consult a dermatologist for guidance. The goal is to find a solution that supports your body's unique needs so you feel clean, confident, and comfortable. Personal care is not about vanity, it's about dignity, respect, and presenting yourself well at any age. Number 5. Using air fresheners instead of addressing real odors. A common mistake among older men is relying too much on sprays or plug-ins to mask bathroom smells, rather than fixing the root cause. A quick spritz may feel like a solution, but it's only temporary and often makes things worse. Instead of removing odors, air fresheners layer artificial scents over existing ones, creating a mix that can feel heavy or unpleasant. Over time, this habit can even contribute to the stereotypical old man smell that clings to clothing, towels, and skin, often without the person realizing it. This practice can undermine the cleanliness of a home and the impression it leaves on guests. Many older men fall into the routine of spraying after every bathroom visit, thinking it's courteous. But if underlying problems like a poorly cleaned toilet, lack of ventilation, or damp towels aren't addressed, no fragrance can truly cover the smell. Residue on toilet rims, mildew in damp corners, or moisture trapped in fabrics all create persistent odors that air fresheners only mask with chemicals. The result is a scent that feels less like cleanliness and more like a cover-up, something visitors notice even if the homeowner has grown used to it. Take George, a 78-year-old widower and avid card player. He was always sharp in appearance and kept his home filled with lemon-scented air freshener. At first, the citrus fragrance seemed pleasant, but a visit to his bathroom revealed the truth. It was masking dampness and neglected cleaning. The problem came from a leaky toilet seal, poor ventilation, and towels that never fully dried. George's heavy use of air freshener only created a clash between artificial lemon and underlying mildew, something his daughter gently pointed out. Once he fixed the leak, improved ventilation, and committed to better cleaning, the need for constant sprays vanished, and his home smelled genuinely fresh again. Aging often dulls the sense of smell, a condition known as olfactory dysfunction, which affects up to 25% of people over 60. This makes it harder to notice odors others detect immediately and can lead to over-reliance on quick fixes like air fresheners. The real solution is addressing moisture, the main culprit behind lingering bathroom odors. Ensure proper ventilation by running an exhaust fan or opening a window during and after use. Hang towels so they dry completely between washes and replace them regularly to prevent bacterial buildup. Clean the toilet thoroughly, focusing on hidden spots like under the rim, around the base, and the seat hinges where residue often collects. Use a disinfectant cleaner to target these areas weekly. Beyond the toilet, remember to wipe high-touch surfaces like light switches, door handles, and sink edges, which can harbor odor-causing bacteria. Floors, especially around the toilet, should be mopped regularly with solutions that neutralize odors, such as vinegar or baking soda. Only after these steps should you consider adding a light scent, perhaps an essential oil diffuser or a natural deodorizer like activated charcoal. These options won't overwhelm the senses or create that artificial smell of trying to cover something up. The goal isn't to make your bathroom smell like a flower shop. It's to achieve a clean, neutral scent that reflects a well-maintained space. A truly fresh bathroom not only improves your home's atmosphere, but also signals self-respect and care for those who share your space. By addressing odors at their source, you enhance your environment and build confidence in welcoming others into your home. We've explored 5 important bathroom habits that can shape how you feel and how others perceive you, while helping preserve dignity and self-confidence. I wish you good health, happiness, and peace. And remember to subscribe to my channel, Healthy Aging Blueprint, for more insights to support your journey.